Unmute microphone. There you go. Can anyone actually hear me? Overlay options, display chat. Yeah, display the chat. Position bottom right. So it says we're on. Position bottom right. So okay. It says we're on. Okay. So hopefully we'll have people join soon. If not, we'll just go straight into it. But as this is going to be staying on, I thought I'd just say a quick hello. I've not really done anything like this for a while. Been a very busy, very busy couple of years. Yeah, and unfortunately for the content, that's not going to change until later on. But I'm planning a whole video talking about that roughly towards probably New Year time, so maybe around like early January. I'd like to kind of keep business as usual a bit because I am. This channel does turn 10. Oh, cool, Marv is here. Which that's quite a big deal for me because 10 years. Next year's 10 years for a lot of things. 10 years at starting the channel. 10 years at leaving primary. 10 years at starting secondary. Yes, absolutely crazy. I genuinely like. Oh, come on. There you are. We've got them combo moves going on. Nice. Yeah. Next year's going to be a busy one. It's my last year of uni. Next year I graduate uni. I leave education once and for all. So that's a big one, to be fair. That is something I never precedented. I never even precedented going to uni, to be honest. But since I have, it's been one hell of a journey, and I'm just excited, really. I've just started. Well, I've not started yet. I've just got myself a new job working for the student union. That'll be a part-time gig. Weekends really. Whilst I'm in rehearsals, which I'm doing a new show as well. I think last time I posted I hadn't done the Crucible yet, so that was a big one. Oh, B-Real's got... Oh, sod B-Real. I can't be bothered with that. I did move house as well. That's another thing. I moved house. That was something. I'm loving this new streaming setup. This is the first one I've done in my new house. I've only been here... Well, I moved in about 6 weeks ago, but I went back to my hometown to see some family. Help out with them as well because things are things down there. I'm quite excited, really. Hopefully a good year ahead. A lot of work, but at the same time I'm in the end game now, so I really want to try and push myself and really give it my all. It's kicking off this year, starting off with a Cymbalin as my first show of third year. God's sake. There you are. Yeah, I wish I was doing more videos for Spider-Man 2 when it came out. I flipping adore this game. It's honestly my favourite game I've played. And it's a favourite game series as well. I love the Spider-Man games. I played the first one, obviously. That kind of milked. I milked so much content out of that game. It's incredible. And then obviously Spider-Man Miles Morales. I love that game. It definitely a spin-off game. Definitely, only had a couple new features. Had the same open world design as the first game. This one was a complete restructure and complete remodeling, which not a problem at all. It just shows they really took advantage of the PlayStation 5 software, and the gameplay shows it. I had such a blast playing this game. But I didn't really make much. I made one video doing all of the Marvel universe suits, or suits serving as an Easter. I don't know why my gameplay's so bad at the moment. Normally I'm quite slick at this game. My last proper video was ranking all of the Marvel universe suits, the Wakanda Forever suit, the Fantastic Four ones, the X-Men one, stuff like that. But to be honest, I definitely think I could have tried a bit harder with that video. I was actually planning on making this one a video like that, but I thought I'd rather just do it live, to be honest, because at least that way, you know, people are interested, they can get in on a conversation as well. I don't think we have anyone here at the moment. If I can access that, we have no one here, so I might just get on with it. It's not a problem, to be fair, because I like doing these lives, because then that way, if people want to watch them afterwards, they're there. You know, it's no worries. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'll get my list sorted now, and then we'll crack on, I think. Yeah, I'm quite excited for this. This is going to be fun. First one in a long time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm the only one here. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I did make a list of all these suits that I was going to rank. We'll just talk about them, and then voila. Where are you, buckaroo? I'm going to try not to swear in this stream as well, because normally I've kept a clean mouth, really, in these videos. I think I used to back in the day, but that's just because I was a kid, and you know what kids are like, they're stupid. Sorry, I'll probably get cancelled for that. Kids that, you know, teenagers that think that it's cool just to swear in every single sentence. I was one of those. I'm not proud of it, but hey, what can you do? Here it is. Okay, so at 16th place, yes, 16 suits. We had about 7 in the first game, so a lot of suits have been added, which I'm very happy about. I think by the end of it, we had like maybe 12, or not really that, like probably about 10, 11ish. But yeah. So at 16th, we have the homemade suit. No difference there. It was last place in the last time I did this for the first game. This is a suit that is being carried over from the first game. I don't dislike the suit. It's just very, very bland and basic, and I mean that's what it should be, really. It is a homemade suit after all, but at the same time, I think the other suits have that much going on that it just kind of makes this one a lot more, you know, like it just exists, you know. It's not like much to it. It's cool, don't get me wrong. I feel like this is probably one of the most realistic kind of suits that a Spider-Man would expect. It had a good run as well in the films. I like what it did. You know, it was a suit for the final battle of Homecoming. We had that quick cameo in Civil War. You know, it was cool. It did its thing, and I don't think it should be discredited for that. So that's all I really have to say on that. Number 16th, we have the homemade suit from the early Tom Holland films. And next up, we have, sticking with Tom Holland, we have the, well, it was the Stark suit in the first game, but now it's known as the upgraded classic suit. I don't know why they renamed it. I know the whole like Disney thing, but I don't know. They literally have Black Panther, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four, so many other characters referenced here. So I don't know why they renamed it, but oh well. I didn't even put the suit on. Never mind. Here we go. Yeah, the Stark suit from Civil War. Now, I like this suit. I like it. I got a little bit sick of it. I won't lie. But to be honest with you, I've grown to appreciate it more after not seeing it for so many years. I'm a bit of a hypocrite there because another suit appeared a lot. But being perfectly honest, like I just preferred that one more. And I'll get into it a bit more as it's a bit of a hot topic, that one, because I know a lot of people hated it. And it was first place for my first like time doing this video for the last game. But yeah, this suit, it had a great run. It had some impressive moments as well. Incredibly high tech, and you know, definitely integrated Spider-Man into the MCU. I thought the best use of this suit was probably Civil War. It didn't feel like overly technological. Like, it did a bit in Homecoming, but that wasn't strictly a bad thing. It was just something I feel like Civil War just kind of used it better, which is ironic because in Civil War the suit was completely CGI. So I will give the like Homecoming props for actually making this into a real suit. But yeah, it was a cunning suit, cool suit. Really liked how, you know, it was used in the early films it was in, and yeah, I think it was a great like first suit for Spider-Man in in the MCU, and I think it does hold up. It does still hold up to this day. But yeah, I think that is it for that one. We're just gonna hang on a minute. My phone's being a bit weird, so I'm just gonna get the next suit up. Aha. Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to my boy Miles here. For 14th place, we have the Miles Morales SB suit from Into the Spider-Verse. I love this suit. I love the little Easter egg alluding to Stan Lee. Oh, unlucky dude. I love it. It's very cool. Yeah, the little tag right there. Very nice suit. I think it's fun. I think the only reason I put it so low down is because of the fact that it's not really a Miles suit in that sense. It's just a suit that he bought after his Peter Parker died, and then stuck a cape on it for some reason. But yeah, I like it. I think it does its thing. It's cool. It is a cool suit, and yeah, I think I don't really have much to say on it. I think it's different. It pairs really nicely with other suits, with Peter. I don't think it's anything too special, but because I'm in the middle of combat and I feel like an idiot changing now, I'm just gonna stick with it and just ramble a bit more. But yeah, it was a cool suit. I did like how it was brought back for a little snippet of Across the Spider-Verse. That was a nice little touch, because it was the suit that he wore when the Prowler died in his universe, so it has that kind of value to it where he got his with great power comes great responsibility moment in this suit. So there is that value, and it's cool. It's cool. We've never really had something like this before. It is clearly a fake, it's just a toy costume thing that you get for your kid, and obviously it fit Miles, and then it didn't fit him because he got bit by the spider, and yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. Anyway, next up we have we're gonna have to move back to Peter for this one. Shoot, I keep coming off the list because of the fact that it's quite. I think what I might just do is I might just screenshot it and just have it on my there you go. Yeah, there you go. We'll screenshot it, so then it's just on my camera roll. So I have it for a Snapchat thing. No, do not ask me for my Snapchat. I will not be giving it. Okay, okay, cool. Sticking with the Spider-Verse theme, I guess. Next up, number 13, we have the Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit. Oh. Shoot, my game's crashed. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. It just kind of had a bit of a glitch. Yeah, next up we have the Noir suit. Now, I won't lie, I love this suit. I love it. They did not need to include it. I was very surprised to see it. Again, all of these suits I really like. So it was actually very hard making this list because I like all the suits, but obviously you've got to have some at the bottom. So yeah, I love the suit. It's really, really good. I do hope that Spider-Man Noir has a much bigger role in the next film, because he was at the very end of Across the Spider-Verse, so Nick Cage technically doesn't get a voice credit for it, because he didn't actually voice any lines. I think they reused some lines from the first film, but doesn't really warrant a credit. But yeah, I really hope to see Nick Cage return. I know he is doing the live-action Spider-Man Noir suit series, which I'm very excited for that. I really hope that suit gets added in. I didn't expect it. I didn't really expect this Spider-Man to be brought into live action, but it's nice because that'll be our fourth live action Spider-Man technically, because we have the three Peters, and then obviously Nick Cage, which technically is already a Spider-Man variant, which is really cool. Another detail of this suit I really like is the fact that the spider arms are actually black. They look fantastic, and they've obviously got the Bandai comic book style, you know, resembling that animation style that the film has. And obviously, I forgot to mention this with the last suit, but all of the animated Spider-Verse suits do have that like 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second movement to it. I absolutely love the style. It's very disorientating though if you put it on a a normal looking suit and not the animated ones. Either way, it still looks fantastic. This, I think this suit looks infinitely better than the noir suit in the last game. I liked it, don't get me wrong, but not having the trench coat, that's a waste of an ability, never mind. Not having the trench coat you're kind of taking away the most defining feature of the suit, really. The whole point of Spider-Man Noir is the trench coat and the fedora, which obviously the last suit was kind of lacking, so it looked more like the stealth suit from Spider-Man Far From Home. But yeah, it's a very nice suit. Did I didn't include that suit. Okay. Nice. So turns out there's 17 live action suits. I've just reminded myself that one exists. It's not my favourite. I'll talk about it briefly. I'm not even going to put it on the list. But yeah, I might. Oh, I just died. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to talk about that suit really quickly because it is not my favourite. I don't hate it. I just don't particularly love it. Yeah. Okay, I'll just take that death. Yeah, I'm just gonna class this as 17th, even though I genuinely forgot about it. It's the same suit from the first game, from Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah, thanks to the noir suit for reminding me that this actually exists and was brought back. It's cool. I think it could have been a bit more added to it. I think. How it's got like a random circle. If I go into photo mode, that'll help me. I don't know why that little circle there wasn't filled in with like a spider emblem or a shield logo or something. Because it is a cool looking suit. I picture Spider-Man wearing this, whilst he's doing like some espionage stuff with the Avengers or something. Like, it would be really cool, but it just kind of fell flat, really. So it's not particularly my favourite. I'd like to see it again, a decent action sequence, but then it kind of wasn't because it wasn't even real. The whole Molten Man fight scene, like, that didn't even happen. It was just the Stark drones. I sound like I'm bashing Far From Home. I'm not, but at the same time, it wasn't the best. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah, I think it did its thing, but definitely this has got to be last place. Yeah, this tied with the homemade suit because they are cool suits. They're just their own thing. Anyway, yeah. Let's whilst we're here, let's jump on to the actual 12th suit. Now, the 12th suit is another Tom Holland one with the black and gold suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. This suit looks really cool. It is actually my sister's favourite suit, which I don't blame her. It's cool. I just think it's slightly, for me, the only reason this suit was made was to sell toys. Because literally, all it is just a red and black suit, just flipped inside out. Like, that is all it is. It does have a really cool Doctor Strange style gauntlet, which is obviously, he used that to trap the villains, Sandman and Electro. It's cool, it's nice. I just don't think there's really much to it. We did get a cool fight scene with Electro and Sandman in that suit. It was cool. I thought it was gonna deflect the electricity or something, but it didn't really. It just had Ned and MJ strapped onto it via the phone and some duct tape, and yeah, but it's a nice suit, it's decent. At number 11 we have Peter from Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I loved this suit in the last game. I still love it now, but the thing that makes this suit even better is they finally added the like 30 frame per second effect. Like, that is such a nice touch, which they didn't need to bring back, but they did. And, you know, I was so happy that this suit was finally put back into the game, because I was very annoyed by, you know, seeing that it just didn't return. I thought, you know, by having the Into the Spider-Verse suit, the Across the Spider-Verse suit, and then obviously the Miles SB suit, I was like, oh, you gotta bring this one back. But they didn't, and I'm really glad they did in the end, because it was a really silly, departure. Like, I didn't know why they didn't include this suit, and it just looks lovely. Like, I really do like it. It's got that movie glare to it, that movie charm. You know, you just can't go wrong. Yeah, same really as I thought from the last game. It's a great suit, great design. I can't wait to do a couple of story missions and include, play them in both this and the Spider-Verse suits for Miles. Wrong one. There you go. Yeah, I can't wait to play these, play them together like this. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, that's it for the Into the Spider-Verse suit for Peter. We'll just... There you go. Next up, we have... the TASM 1 suit. I'm very excited to talk about this. I recently watched TASM 1. I bought myself the Lego No Way Home Final Battle, and I built that. I bought that and the expansion set, the Sandman, including Sandman and Lizard. I ended up watching TASM 1 for the first time in 11 years, actually, whilst building that set, and I forgot how good of a movie it was. I really did. It was a lovely film, and this suit it's so different. It's so brave as well. I think people had a fit when they first saw this suit. It was like, that's not Spider-Man, yada yada yada. But then I think nostalgia bait was really, nostalgia talk was really kicking in there, because it was the first suit that was out of the Tobey Maguire era of films. Obviously people weren't going to take too kindly to that. It was a suit that, they were films that people were really connected to, myself included, really. But I still enjoyed this suit, and more importantly, Andrew Garfield's performance. I think he is truly an amazing Spider-Man. No pun intended there. I genuinely mean that. That's like fantastic. He's absolutely brilliant, and this suit is really good. However, as you'll see much later on in this stream, the second one, oof, I can't wait to talk about that. But yeah, we have the first suit from the Amazing Spider-Man series, the duology. Sorry, bring back, do TASM 3, and then maybe to just, I don't know, sell toys, because that's all Sony seems to care about. Take this suit and the first and the second suit and mash it together to create something original. Why not? Anyway, next up we have... Oh, we're in the top 10 now, actually. No, this is the top 10, never mind. Number 10, we have the TASM 1 suit. Number 9, we have the Across the Spider-Verse suit for Miles Morales. I love this suit. I think the bleeding from the armpits joke was quite funny. It was like a little nod at the costume design. It's different. I think people, when they first saw it, they didn't like it much, because it's again, Miles is one of these characters where he's been around for a long time now, but at the same time, he's still, he's not got the same amount of history that Peter Parker does, so therefore his suit variations aren't too... I mean, in this game, they have some really bold and brave choices for Miles suits, and I think they're really cool. But in terms of the films, again, this is the only Miles Morales we've seen in the movies, so, you've got to, cut some slack here. I think the thing that's making, really lacking for this, for me, with this suit, is no web designs, which I think are a huge part of Spider-Man's, general costume. There's none here. There's just bleeding from the armpits. So, it is what it is, really. I don't mind it per se. I do think the suit would benefit from having that kind of thing. I hope that if Miles does get a new suit, which he probably will, because one, toy sales, and two, the suit genuinely got torn to shreds by the end of Across the Spider-Verse, so it does make sense in making a new suit or just repairing this one. But if they do make a new suit, I would like them to include some more web designs throughout, because it is a quintessential part of Spider-Man. I mean, I know there's some which don't have it. You know, Gwen Stacy's suit didn't in those films, but Peter and Miles are both known for that, and I think it's such a key part of their character. I don't know why I'm stuttery so much. I really apologise, but yeah, I think it's really cool. It's a cool suit. Amazing use in the movie. Honestly, Across the Spider-Verse is probably one of my favourite Spider-Man movies now. It's definitely up there. Probably, yeah, I'd say it's fighting for second place between the original Spider-Man and No Way... sorry. With this and the original Spider-Man film from 2002. You know, I'd say it's probably a close second, but possible third. I love Across the Spider-Verse. It's funny, it's it's heartbreaking. It's just a fantastic film. And that scene, my favourite scene is probably the Spider Society stuff. I love that stuff, you know, all the different cameos and Easter eggs and all the different references, and then obviously seeing the classic, you know, or at least the first two live-action Spider-Men return with their respective, you know, scenes of trauma to their part of their canon events, and then obviously, you know, seeing Spectacular Spider-Man, the game Spider-Man, which is my favourite one of all. Yeah, this movie, it was wonderful. I loved it. Again, I've got to be cruel sometimes, so that is why it's so low on the list. But then the fact I like it this much and it's low, it says a lot. So that's on number 9 suit. Number 8, I think we're moving back to Peter here. Number 8, we have okay. Number 8. Number 8, we have the upgraded suit from Spider-Man Far From Home / Spider-Man No Way Home. I love this suit. It was the first... Oh, it was quite high up last time, but obviously more suits have been added, so therefore this one's kind of had to lower a bit. This suit in particular, I love it. I think having, you know, taking the classic, or like the suit from Spider-Man Homecoming and Civil War, and basically just making it black instead of blue was such a smart move. Obviously including the white spider as well. I always class that as a nod to the games, which I'm glad that they started doing that, because they had quite a few game Easter eggs in No Way Home, especially with the ending, and then some of the choreography in the fight scenes, and then like Mary Jane's plaque, and there was just so much cool little nods to the games, which again, like I said with the last suit, this is my favorite. Like this game universe is my favorite take of the character. I love all of them. Spider-Man is probably, I mean, he's probably one of my favorite. You know, I have that much merch of him. I never get bored of him. I love the character, so this game really brought it to life for me. But this suit in particular, I thought it looked amazing in Far From Home, sorry. It looked even better in No Way Home. I think the fight scene with Doctor Strange, you know, other moments the suit has, it's an awesome suit. Come on, let's face it, this suit is awesome. It's definitely a suit I'm going to miss, but at the same time, it's a necessary departure for the growth of Tom Holland's Spider-Man story. You know, it's a fantastic suit. I think as well, this suit for me was the one that defined Tom Holland as, you know, growing Spider-Man. It was a major stepping stone, because he was the first one to actually completely depart from the blue. I know the original concept art for the Tobey Maguire film did have the Alex Ross red and black suit, which I think it was that suit which drew quite a heavy impact on the Superior Spider-Man suit from the 2010s. But yeah, we actually for the first time got a live-action Spider-Man suit with sorry, oops, the red and the black. Sorry, my brain just completely went for a minute there. Okay. Okay, we're going to change the suit now. Next up we have, I might just keep it on this for a bit because I'm in combat. But next up, for number 7, we have the hybrid suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. This suit, I adore. It was the first suit I actually purchased in the game whilst I was unlocking the suits. I love it. I love it to pieces. It's such a cool suit. It's essentially, sorry, I need to clip my neck. It's essentially just the upgraded suit with the Iron Spider logo on it. It's perfect. It's literally, it's genius. It is genius costume design. You know, I think it stands really strong. This is a suit that he wore when, you know, he first fought the Green Goblin, when Aunt May died, when he met the other Spider-Men, and then obviously the suit he wore in the final battle, and especially the final little punch-up between him and the Green Goblin. Now that fight scene is my favourite Spider-Man fight I've ever seen. When they're on the Statue of Liberty, or the Captain America shield on the Statue of Liberty, they've just come down, MJ nearly died, Peter is raging, you know, he's just lost Aunt May, and he's going for the kill. I think the choreography of that fight, the way the fight was paced, the way they used the shaky camera movements to really heighten the tension, and the performances from both Tom Holland and Willem Dafoe, it was immaculate. I think, you know, it was long overdue, but at the same time, it was so worth it. I adore this suit. I think, you know, it's definitely up there as one of my favorite Spider-Man suits. It's very bold. It's also brave, kind of like the first TASM 1 suit. You know, it took something really different, or took something so classic and made it quite different. And either way, it still worked. You know, it was a fun suit, and I really am going to miss it as well. But again, a necessary departure for Tom Holland's story. Up next, what do we have next? For number 6. Oh, okay, number 6. I'm excited to talk about this. I'm really excited to talk about number 6. Okay, number 6, we have the webbed black suit. The Bully Maguire suit, the Raimi black suit, whatever you want to call it, the meme suit. This suit is incredible. This was one of the suits I wanted the most in this game, especially the fact that we're going to be adapting the symbiote story. I freaking love this suit. It is so iconic. It's my favorite part of Spider-Man 3, being honest. Now, I actually rewatched all the Spider-Man films recently. Not all of them, most of them. I've rewatched Spider-Man's 1 through 3, first 2 in the cinema, which we'll talk about later. TASM 1, and I started watching TASM 2 whilst finishing off the No Way Home final battle set. I did also watch No Way Home as well, whilst building that set. Oh, nice little move. Now, this suit, I hear the criticism behind Spider-Man 3. It is not a perfect movie. I dislike a lot of the character direction they took with, a lot of the directions they took with some characters, Mary Jane in particular, Harry Osborn as well. But this suit and the segment he's wearing this suit for is amazing. Yes, you've got the funky meme, you got the you know, the iconic Bully Maguire stuff, but it's just an amazing suit. It's so good. It's so simple but so iconic. It would have been cool if they'd have like done a kind of like transformation thing, kind of like what the Spectacular Spider-Man suit did, and also the Insomniac symbiote suit, where they go from like the classic black looking suit and then it like descends into like the more venomous looking symbiote suit. But then really Venom looked more like Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3, so it didn't really matter because Venom just kind of took that look anyway. Venom was I liked Venom in Spider-Man 3, but it was a bit too, I don't know, it was a bit too, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. Also, I'm not going to do it now because I'm in combat, but I do like adding on these symbiote abilities and just using them with this suit, because it does feel like, you know, a kind of what-if scenario where, you know, what if Bully Maguire kept the symbiote? You know, could he have used it to its truest potential? Because he didn't, really. You know, he got stronger, he got, you know, a lot more agile and, you know, that sort of thing, but he didn't like use the symbiote to its fullest potential. Not a bad thing, really. You know, we had that amazing fight scene with Sandman in the subway. I wish we got some more scenes, really, of Spider-Man using the symbiote. I wish we got that montage. I think that was cut from the film. Oh, I hate doing this. But yeah, I love this suit. I adore it. Honestly, I've started accumulating a lot of Spider-Man merch now. I officially own an Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man minifigure in Lego, which I'm so proud of. I love them to pieces. But if there was any suit I'd want to get, which I don't, that isn't available, it's the Bully Maguire black suit. I love this suit. It's so good. It's not my favorite iteration of the black suit / symbiote suit. That's got to go to this game. But that's a whole separate video for its, you know, that's just its own video. But yeah, this suit is freaking it's gorgeous. It is so good. Yeah, so that's it for this one. I've said quite a lot about this. I'm very excited for the number 4th place. At 4th place we have. It has got to be. Now, Insomniac actually went and updated this suit design anyway. I never had an issue with how it looked. Yes, it was a bit dark, a bit, you know. I thought it was a little bit desaturated, but they went and updated it anyway, and it looks so much better. The original 2004-2007 Spider-Man suits. I say 2004 because it does have the Spider-Man 2 emblem on his chest, which for me, I prefer that emblem anyway. You know, it's one of those cases where I prefer Spider-Man 1 is my favorite of the trilogy, but I prefer the suit design for 2 and 3. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this suit, I have so many memories. I actually got really emotional because I was watching Spider-Man 1 and 2 for the first time in the cinema, because they were re-released for Sony's 100th year anniversary of their like motion picture studio. And I was I got so emotional seeing this suit, and just the things that you know, the moments in this. I love it. I could spend all day talking about it. The one thing I will say, and this, you know, I've not really spoke much about this with. I've not spoke about this with any of the suits, but with this suit in particular, I do wish that the battle damage was a little bit more, or just a little bit more there. Really, the suit looks, even though the legs have been ripped up a bit, but the suit still looks really, really. You know, it doesn't look too bad, and that's the thing I loved. You know, that's not what I loved in the movies, how torn to shreds the suit gets. In fact, that's something that Tobey Maguire, Tobey Spider-Man is the only one that's done that. His suit gets absolutely battered, and I love it because it shows the vulnerability of of Spider-Man, even though Toby's is definitely the strongest. You know, he held a freaking train down in this suit, for God's sake. Like, honest to God, I would not want to tangle with Tobey Spider-Man. Like, not at all. Like, I mean, at least if the live-action Spider-Man is the strongest. You know, he's so tough. And in this suit, you know, the things he's done completely demonstrate it. You know, he took on Dr. Octopus, he took on Sandman, took on Venom. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing suit. And honestly, the memories I have just you know, watching Spider-Man wearing this suit, saving the day. You know, especially the whole message Aunt May gives him about the fact there's, you know, she believes he's the hero in all of us, and you know, Spider-Man teaches people just to hold on. It's beautiful. Honestly, Spider-Man 2 is a beautiful movie. This suit is a beautiful suit. I'm getting all somber and like weepy about it, and I feel really cringy right now. But honestly, it's just gorgeous. Like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway. Top 3, we're entering top 3 territory now. So top 3 we have, we're gonna have to switch to our boy Miles for this. So at number 3 we have the Into the Spider-Verse suit for Miles. I've always liked Miles Morales, but he's one of those characters, because I'm not much of a comic book reader. I never really knew much about him, even though I've always liked him. But seeing him in this suit, this suit is perfect. Honestly, this suit in particular is I believe Miles' equivalent to number 1 on this list. You know, the spray painted spider, it works for his character. The fact that he basically took Peter's suit, spray painted it into his signature colors. It's perfect, you know. It's absolutely perfect. This suit is so good. It, again, the animation style as well, it adds so much more to it. This was my favorite suit from the first game, or his game, sorry. And then it's really the only suit from his game. It's a gorgeous suit. If they do bring back, you know, this kind of suit, I hope they keep the webbing design that you had from this suit. Okay. I really don't want to talk about this in combat. Yeah, oh, come on. I think I'm just going to take the... Yeah, I'm going to take the death so I can talk about the suit more. That's the only issue with random crimes. They come at the least, like, convenient moments. But yeah. If we look carefully, it still has the webbing, which is it just feels right. You know, God forbid that Miles does make a new suit. What they could do is he has a red webbing. I don't know why my speech is just completely disintegrated over the last couple of years. I don't get it. I'm an actor. I'm supposed to talk clearly, but oh well. Yeah, I really hope they keep that webbing design, or at least they bring it back for his next and probably final suit of the trilogy, really. But yeah, this suit was a perfect suit. I think it looks best next to Peter's Into the Spider-Verse suit. We jump to that now. Yeah, these two look amazing together. Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. It just looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's Miles' best suit. It's without a shadow of a doubt. I think I don't really remember. I think there's like the actual scene. Yeah, because it was the What's Up Danger, like the leap of faith scene where he made it. I do wish that was added, but technically, and I was so close to actually adding it onto the list, but I didn't. If we go to the sportswear suit, now this like color variation is an Easter egg to the What's Up Danger suit. I do wish they added the animated style anyway, but it is nice having that as like a little nod, a little reference. But either way, it's still a gorgeous looking suit. Oh, I've put it on. Never mind. I'll tell you what. We'll have it for now and just talk about it briefly. You know, it is an amazing suit. I'd love to see a live-action Miles Morales have something like this. I think it just looked really, really cool. And also, a kind of, you know, it's a realistic-looking suit, because, you know, people do have, you know, like, coats and hoodies and stuff, and shorts. Like, it is a really nice look, and I think it's a look that people definitely appreciate when it's tied to such an amazing scene. The Leap of Faith scene in particular is visually, oh, it is gorgeous, with that, you know, upside down shot of the city and Miles kind of, you know, flying towards it. Really, it's so good. Yeah, but the original, like, Miles Morales suit from Into the Spider-Verse, the classic one, it's a sensational suit. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it on Miles for now, because I want to get into the top 2 suits, which, of course, at number 2 we have the new red and blue suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. This suit was actually first place for a bit. I won't lie, it was genuinely first place. I will say it looked the best at launch. This suit I've never had an issue with this suit. I think the suit has probably the best battle damage as well. Well, that's our number 1. Yeah, this suit is Tom Holland's best look. It's Tom Holland finally becoming the classic Spider-Man. You know, the one with the grungy apartment. He's heard the "with great power comes great responsibility" message. You know, he's reached his final chapter in his origin story, and this is the, you know, and he made the ultimate sacrifice. No one knows him. He's all alone. You know, this suit was only in one scene, and it's absolutely sensational. I don't know, I'm changing over to this for symbiote, but only because I just want to get this done. Right, come on, you bunch of fools. I was almost going to swear. I'm trying not to. Yeah, the red and blue suit, or the final swing suit, as I've heard people call it, and it's just a good name. The final swing suit. I wish they called it that, but then at the same time, I get it. They've got to give it something. The new red and blue suit. I love the lighter blue. That's something that, again, Tom Holland Spider-Man's kind of been the only one to do. Because both the Maguire and the Garfield suits have very, like, dark blue. I love the shiny texture. I love this suit. I absolutely adore it. It's like this suit. It probably emblem-wise as well. I think the emblem looks amazing. It's definitely a mixture of both Toby and Andrew's spider emblems. The suit design. It's definitely, Peter definitely took some inspiration from his multiversal brothers. Like, it's such a nice looking suit, and yeah, it's gorgeous. I want him to stand up straight so I can actually, like, you know, go into photo mode and not have to worry about. There you go. Go into photo mode. Yeah, look at this. It is stunning. I really hope to see him wear this suit and not just replace it with something that's boring. In Spider-Man 4 or Avengers Doomsday, if that is going to be the next time we see Tom Holland. I don't know. I don't mind, really, because either way, this is the Spider-Man I want to see in the MCU. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I think as well, like, I'd love to see Spider-Man wear this suit interacting with other, like, street level characters now, because he is officially a street level hero. Like, you know, the whole Avenger thing was I loved it. I loved Spider-Man being on the event. By the way, I completely forgot to talk about the Iron Spider suit. Shoot. Okay. Iron Spider was number 4, by the way. This is, yeah, alright, that's awkward. Probably still gonna, like, redo this as a proper video, I don't know. The Iron Spider suit, I'll get that up quickly, because I love the suit. It's right next to it as well. Again, this suit was used in my favourite movie of all time, which is Endgame. Again, it keeps the classic arm design. I love the suit. I just moved it down a bit because of some of the new ones that were added, like the red and blue. And, you know, the Miles suit, and, you know, I love it. It's a great suit. I like pairing it up with the Wakanda Forever suit. because they're both kind of like Avenger style. You know, you got Iron Spider from Infinity War, then you got like a Black Panther suit. They just look really cool. Again, the way it was used, I loved it. I feel bad forgetting about this suit because I love it, but this is the one that did get demoted, and also my eyes are terrible, so I completely didn't notice it on the list. Yeah, this was my 4th place suit, so this was actually before the Miles into the Spider-Verse one. But anyway, back to my new red and blue. Yeah, this suit, definitely Tom Holland's best suit now. Yeah, it's amazing. It's an incredible suit. Spectacular, I think, should be the right word. I feel like Tom Holland's Spider-Man should now be the spectacular Spider-Man because, you know, other than the TV show, we don't really have, well, we don't have one for live action. Yeah, I love it. I adore this suit. It's amazing. And again, I really hope to see it come back. You know, whether it's Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, Spider-Man 4, Daredevil Born Again, or that's probably not going to happen because of Disney. Disney and Sony, they just can't play ball. And unfortunately, we have instances where like Spider-Man will temporarily exit the MCU. It's just stress. Oh, these guys are doing my head in now. You know what? I'm just going to bail. I've had enough. You know, they can do what they want. Miles can sort it.
I've got too much on my plate. But I know the city can handle that one.
Yeah. Anyway, right, number one. It's time to talk about number one, because number one, oh my god. Okay. Where are you, buddy? The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. This is the best Spider-Man suit that's ever been made. Period. Like, the best one. I don't know where the competition lies. But, you know, bearing in mind, the swinging in the games took a lot of inspiration from the TASM 2 suit, so I thought it was a little bit stupid that the TASM 2 suit didn't actually, like, appear in the first game. And then obviously after No Way Home, they didn't add it in either. But, like, now we have the TASM 2 suit in action. This is the suit I wanted the most. Like, the number one suit. This, the Bully Maguire suit, and obviously the Final Swing suit from No Way Home. Like, it's perfect. It's the perfect Spider-Man suit. I don't know how you get any better than this. I genuinely don't. It took Insomniac a little while to get there. It looked a little bit goofy at launch, but at the same time, I can't get enough of this suit, man. Like, I really can't. Oh, okay, that was easy. I genuinely can't get enough of this suit.
At least for now.
It's perfect. If Andrew Garfield does come back, then obviously they will make him have a new suit, no doubt. You know, if he comes up for his own film, at least. Because if it's another cameo, I could see them just using this suit again. Which, again, if he comes back for Secret Wars, please just use this suit, by all means. But if not, if you're going to do something original, then take the emblem design. I'll tell you what, let me get to... There. Take the emblem designs from this suit and then mix it in with you know, the some of the flair from the first one. You got the eyes as well. The eyes are perfect. Oh my, like, the texture of this suit is just perfect. It's the best Spider-Man suit ever. Like, no competition. I definitely know, like, the my top 3 Spider-Man suits. But yeah, this one is, it's something else. And I rewatched TASM 2 as well. The swinging is just incredible. It's, without a doubt, the best swinging in any Spider-Man film. And I'm glad that the game took a lot of inspiration for the mechanics. Oh man, it's perfect. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, that's all I have to say on it, really. So that is, again, my top 17 movie suit, or my ranking the 17 movie suits from worst to best. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I try and come back for another stream before uni starts, but then I've got to start my new job, and then prepare for my audition for the Cymberlin, or just Cymberlin. I don't know why I said the Cymberlin. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you all soon.